Hello. Can you hear me, Jerry? Ashanti? Let me just double check and see who's joining us. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Hello. Can you hear me, Jerry? I think Zoom has set up a few things in their settings. So I have to literally manually admit everyone to join the meeting, and that's gonna be a bit of a headache. I might get somebody else to do that for me while I go through these questions. Right. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Let me just double check YouTube and see if there's some people there. Yeah, people out. Okay. Let's double check to make sure everything is working because I forgot to hit the record button and obviously I did not get the chance to. Yeah, I think I am on. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to like record. I mean, so I couldn't send it back to people that asked for a recording after the webinar. Yeah. All right, guys. Good evening, everybody. I hope you are having an awesome day. I'm excited to join you guys again today on the weekly webinar. What I call it a webinar is Q&A more or less. It's going to be live interactive. For you guys that are on the call here, feel free to jump out and ask me questions. I've received questions over the week, and obviously I'm going to go through them and to give feedback to those people that are looking to start businesses online. So what we're going to be talking about today is just basically business startup, online business startup, different types of online businesses. What can you do in this challenging time that can help you move towards the desires that you have in your life? A lot of people are, will I say, are in a situation where that is very uncomfortable for them, and they are looking for ways to increase their income. I happen to be one of those people like in 2017 when I started. It's not been long ago, but many people think it's very long. I still consider myself a student in online business. I'm still learning. I think that's what's the secret is you just have to keep learning. So all I do is I look back and I see a lot of people, a lot of families, a lot of men, women. They are constantly in maybe having challenges that I had in the past, like marital challenges. They're struggling to have good conversation with their spouse. They are struggling to spend time with their kids, to teach them basic things or revise their homework with them just because they don't have time. And this leads to challenges in the home, basically. And from there, it leads to divorce. And obviously, you see a father from there teach them basic things or revise their homework with them just because. From there, it leads to father being a visitor to his own children or mother being a visitor to their own child, which I nearly fell into it, but I have found a way now that works, that can help you get your family back where you want it to be, especially if you're struggling with your relationship or anything. But this is not about relationship. I'm just sharing my journey here, how I started understanding most of the times we think our spouse is the problem. Our spouse is not literally the problem. It's our the way we earn money. It's just the problem. The way the society is structured is designed in a way that you don't have time for yourself, not even let alone your spouse or your children. So you can't change your, even if you change your spouse, you will still be in the same position. That means work or the way you earn money is what needs to change. So that's what led me to online business. And I see a lot of people that are interested in it. So this webinar is going to be to answer your questions. Feel free to come out and open your heart up. I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm not here to teach you. I'm just here to help you. Let me be your eyes on the inside, because it's sometimes you see all these adverts online, you just get overwhelmed with consulting, YouTube ads, Facebook ads, Instagram, Amazon, Shopify. You just get overwhelmed with all this information. Feel free, because if I had somebody giving me the clarity to really understand what exactly am I, where am I, what do I need to do, where do I need to go, I think that would have made my journey a lot more easier. But unfortunately, I didn't get that. I got a little bit of support, I would say. And right now I am, would I say, reaping the fruits of my labor. And I believe everybody can actually do the same. You can literally change your life like night and day. It's they say it changes in a moment if you take action. Right. So I normally start with being honest and transparent. Like most people, what I want you to understand is every information I'm going to share with you is going to be really excited to share with you, but it's going to be information based only. Take time to read the disclaimer that is coming up on your screen. So this is basically telling you that you're responsible for, in business, we are responsible for our actions. It involves risk, education. You just need to apply what you learn. Everybody's going to come out with different results. If you send us 100 students into a lab to mix chemicals, the same components, you realize everybody goes in there, mix it. Some people come out with different, mixtures, but at the same time, it's all the same mixture that everybody gets, was given in the beginning. So we are all responsible for our own outcome. That's what it simply means. Right. So I will stop share and I'll go straight to the question. Uh, it's, where is it? There you go. So the first question is I'm gonna share my screen. So like I carry you guys along, and I'll be checking on YouTube as well to make sure that I don't miss out on anybody, because I know a lot of people do reach out later after the question and say, Paschal, you didn't answer my question. I'll try and cover everybody's question today. I'm literally on point. Yeah. So the first question is from Chizzy. There you go. That's my screen. I'll put this slide up here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's just for me to know when people are joining, so I don't keep people waiting. Hi, Paschal. Good morning. Good evening now. I am interested in this business, but I really want to be sure of what I am entering into. I need to know about this, not just the video clips, but I need to speak with you. Okay. I always invite you to come. I need explanation on how to start and so on. Are you in partnership with Mr. Stuart? Right. Okay. I am tired of my present work I'm doing. I need a change. I believe you are a believer, and that attracted my attention. Please advise me what I need to do. Many thanks, Chizzy. Right. First line of the question is I'm gonna follow with my mentors. Where my mentors normally say something is that when you say I am interested, it's not enough. You instead of saying I'm interested, say you are commit yourself. When you commit yourself, is a different mindset. So because a lot of people are interested in starting a business online, I can tell you now, go down your streets or anybody you see on the bus station and say, are you interested in starting a business that makes you money while you're sitting at home on a laptop? They'll say yes. But when it comes to, all right, this is what you need to do to commit yourself to make it happen, fear kicks in, fear blocks that person so they don't. So you got to be watching your words. In the beginning was the word. You got it, like you said. Right now, I begin to look at things very differently. So yeah, oh yeah, I need to know more about this and not just oh my baby girl. What's the problem? Like how? Who is it? Sorry guys, who is it? Sorry, kiss. Come on. Wait. Oh, we're gonna have a guest here today. All right, calm down. Okay, but where? Yeah. Baby girl. Right. So I need to know. I need to know about the video clips. Possibly you've seen the videos and you need to speak with me. I don't usually, not that I don't speak to people, but I give more attention to people who are already in the training because they have much more. When somebody has committed to something, you really want to help support that person. So all it is you just need to make a decision if you really want it. And you're looking for absolute clarity. I think that's what you are trying to understand now. That is normal to expect in the beginning, but you're never gonna get that clarity you're looking for. It's the clarity will come in the journey. Most people get hung on with questions: what products can I sell? How long is it gonna take me to make money? Anybody that tells you exactly what you need to do. Not like exactly anybody that tells you if you do this, money will come. Why are they not doing it? Why do they want to? So you have to understand what you're trying to get into. So it will come down to you, your desire to change your life. Like you said, I am tired of my present work, and you need a change. Do you really, really want to change? That's a question only you that needs to answer. That's where your desire has to come in. If your desire is strong enough, it will push you to take action to head a different direction because you currently know that what you're doing is not going to get you where you want to go. Now, let me give you a crystal clear example of my own experience, how I started. It's very simple. I came to a place in my life, my relationship with my spouse wasn't working. I have always envisioned myself to have a very beautiful home. No, I'm not like a troublesome person that really argues and all that fights with your spouse, or I want to spend time with my child. But I saw myself in a situation where I was constantly arguing with my spouse. What is the problem? I don't know. But we just argue. One stupid thing or one thing that doesn't make sense makes us really, really angry, grumpy. Then I was in a situation I don't spend time with my kids, doing homework, all these things, taking them to school. It was impossible for me. So I sat down and started asking myself, is something not right? It's why am I this way? How did I get here? How did I get to this place? I never expected to see myself in that situation. So I started looking for options. Now, when I saw online business, the idea that you can sell product online sounds cheesy. Everybody wants to do it. And I opted in. I saw a training and I said, okay, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to learn this thing. So at that point, I did not know what to sell. I did not know how long it was going to take me. I did not know Jack. All I wanted was how can I even get my life back? Because I was working like Monday to Sunday, sometimes working on 3 jobs. And to me, weekends, I'm recovering. My son, he was the only one I had that time. My 2 girls came later on. My son will come to play with me. I'll tell him to go away, that I need to rest. this is somebody I don't see like Monday to Sunday. And the only moment we have to spend together, I tell him I need to rest. Why do I need to rest? I need to go to work the next day, which is on Monday. So I started questioning my behavior. Why am I doing all these things? Now, the boy is just being a child. The same thing with my spouse. She will tell me to help out with something. I say I can't go. You go. Go to the school. We'll have meeting for my son or something. Just to file paper for him. I'll say go and represent me. Why I can't go? Why? Because I need to go to work to pay the bills. And at some point, I started asking myself, "This thing work, 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 work. Where is the money itself that I'm even working? I can't even show you show you anything." I paused. I started looking at what do I believe? Do I believe that this is the work that is gonna? Why am I still going here? So that's where I started. I said so when I saw online business, I'm like, there has to be another way. This is not going to be the only. There has to be another way. So all these questions: how much does it cost? How long does it take? I I, I skipped it. I just overjumped it. Give me the training. Let me train. I need to change. I jumped in. I paid without knowing what I was paying for. And they started coaching. Like most people, I ran into this get rich quick mentality thing. I was thinking I could do this within a couple of months. Like you hear it online. Then they say you can do this within 30 days. You can make 6 figures. Blah, 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 blah. I went in with that mentality, and first month, nothing, second month, nothing. But I was listening to a motivational message every single day. It kept me going, kept me going. Then, so for you now, you need to figure out why do you want to do this? That's the only thing that really matters. Because if it's big enough, anything in front of you, all these questions you have now will be irrelevant. Because it's not about the product. You people are sell things online. You pick one and sell. You just need to figure out how to sell it online without touching the person, without seeing the person, doing it on the internet. So you have to be willing to develop the digital skills. That's what you're looking for. Because the skills I had in the past was just go apply for job, apply for job. Look at now, I heard in the news the other day, like 15,000, 12,000, 1,200 people are applying for one single job in assistance in the UK. It's somewhere in Scotland. 1,500 people applying for applications go for one job due to COVID. So there's a lot of challenges coming along the way. So people are going to stay out of work for a very long time. So you need to pivot, like Stuart to say, you need to change your approach. So, but the beautiful thing is online business is going up. Sales are going up online. Anything you put online now, people will buy it. You just need to know how to sell, and that's the skill as this mentors teaches. So whether am I in partnership with Stuart? I am how do they call this? This is more like a franchise affiliate for their program, for their products. He has different products that um, serve different purposes. As he teaches you, this is what is good about his training. As he was teaching, he will say, "I'll teach you how to sell this." He has his own products because I did not have any product. So from there, I went into partnership with him, and partnership to promote his products. He has various products online. So as an affiliate, I promote those products. I earn commissions back end of those different products. He has about, I don't know how many, but I just promote. There's a system of selling online. He will teach you how to do it. So to be honest, that's how simple it is. You just Chizzy, you just have to ask yourself, sit down, you don't need to rush it. Sit down and ask yourself deeply down inside your consciousness, why are you looking to start a business online? Um, Only you can answer that question. Because if you understand the reason, then that reason, if it's big, then there will be a challenge in front of you. It might be paying for the $199 to start. It might be writing a blog. It might be buying a new laptop to start this business. There will always be challenge along the way. What you need to always remember is this thing going to get me one step closer to spending time with my son? That was how I was making decision. will this action get me one step? I don't say 10 steps, one step closer to being with my children, closer to making up with my wife, closer to having a better relationship? Will this action help me one step quitting this job? If the answer is yes, understand this, there will be fear, there will be doubt, there will be worry. Just take the action, because your mind will tell you it's leading you towards that life that you want. You just have to have self-confidence in yourself that you are doing the right thing. That's what it all comes down to, you, confidence in your ability. Because everybody that you look online and see online, they just have the confidence to do what you can to do. So you just need to develop that confidence. Everybody builds confidence along the way. So that's what it comes down to. I hope this helps you. It's fascinating. You will love it. I agree. You're gonna love it because it's taking you to a territory where you haven't been before. Right. So the next question is from, I'll share my screen again. Pick this up. It's from Chi Baby. Thanks for your message. I have an online business and I run right now. Okay. It's Etsy shop. Okay, Etsy shop, really close to shop. Check it out and get back to me. Um okay, let's go to our website and see what it is like. Open link. Okay, I think she is into, let me share this site. It's Etsy. So yeah, she's into hair, blessing week. She's into hair. Okay, this is hair bandage, 20 quid. That's good. That's good. So now, if I'm looking at this right now, right, it looks like more like, let's say, I'm not gonna go through the whole site here, but it looks more like a eBay site to me, kind of that style. So I'm not sure if she owns all these items because it's two-way diverse. I don't know how she's marketing all of it. There's home, there is yeah. Is she on the call? No. Let me check on YouTube. No, she's not on the call. Mm. So I'm just going to, somebody's just asking for a link to join this webinar. Let me just try and quickly dash that to them. Yeah, so if I'm looking at this site now, I see more of let me just quickly dash. So it sounds like to me like it's more of eBay kind of style, Amazon kind of style. So the challenge here now is going to be marketing, because if you see what happened to me right now, it was more of, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. See, when we went to that side, I got distracted straight away. So you have to figure out, I think the problem here is going to be marketing, how she's going to sell volumes. Let me just go back to that site again. I don't know, I'm just guessing here, but with my experience, I pretty much know that she'll probably be, because I clicked on her link, it brought me to the hair. And obviously, I'm in another, I'm not sure she's going to own this whole brand, all this stuff. So you can see clearly that it's kind of, this is what you're going to learn in marketing. This is what the training I used taught me. Maybe you are experiencing this problem now. So you got to learn how to solve it. You see, when I came to this site, I was open to learning different other products. So if you are targeted on just those hair and hair bands, now you've lost me because I'm inside the whole website browsing everything. It's similar to Amazon. When people list products on Amazon, you send traffic there to your link. Immediately they go there, they go into Amazon. So you've lost that person. It's not like you've lost that person. So you have to really qualify the traffic before you get them there. You have to really know when they are hot and when they are ready to buy, because if they just go there and start browsing, you've lost them. So the challenge that comes with is you can't advertise on outside platform and drive traffic like Facebook and drive traffic there and be profitable. Because I wouldn't say you can be profitable, but it's going to be really, 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 really challenging. It's going to be really, really challenging for you. So there is a much more effective ways of doing things if you are open to learning it. But sometimes when you're deep into these online trainings, like you're probably deep into it. You've invested a lot of time, you've invested a lot of money, energy. Somebody telling you to come back and look at another approach that is much more effective. It's going to be a little bit challenging for you. But I'm not going to tell you to do that. But if you feel what I'm saying to you is true, you need to change your approach. Yeah, that's one thing I'll look at. Then if you look at the products that you're selling, what is the quantity that you can sell in a month that can replace your income. Um, that's another thing to consider, because it's not about having an online business. You want something that is providing you with funds that can help you be free and live the life you want to live. All right. So good luck to you. I don't know who trained you, but one thing is that don't let your passion go. You seem to have passion around hair and hair fashion. Keep it up. But my advice to you would look at somebody that has what you're looking for. Maybe somebody that is into hairband, or a particular e-commerce. Because I'm launching a product in e-commerce that is coming to the UK very soon. You have to look for somebody that you model. You need to have your own website, and from there you can drive traffic. And when that traffic is on your website, that person stays on your website. So there's no much distraction. But if you're selling straight into Etsy, it should work, but you have to advertise into Etsy. They should have advertising program so that when people type hair brand, your product comes in front of them. Now, I don't know how much the advertising is going to cost, and you have to look at the numbers. That's what they teach us in our training, to really understand the numbers so we don't spend a lot of money in advertising products online. So it's something that you have to invest time into and money to learn. I don't know how you're doing it, but kudos. I am not, as you can see, my hair is bald. there's nothing to there's nothing to really share with you guys. I'm not gonna be your customer. That's basically what I'm saying. Right. Okay. Hi. The next question is from uh next question is from I hope Mariana. Hello, how are you? Sorry to bother you. I want to ask how much costs me to make one business. How much would it cost me to start one business? That's what I will phrase it as. How much does it cost to start a business? It depends. These kind of questions are kind of open. It goes back to the first question that I answered from Chizzy. I think Chizzy is here. Yeah, she just joined. It comes down to your desire to change your life.
Yes, I just joined.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I think your question was the first one I did.
Okay.
Yeah, since you're here, I can walk you through it again, or maybe you watch the recording later on. But I'll give you the audience. Maybe I'll give you time now to ask the question. But let me finish with this question I'm on from Mariana.
Okay.
Yeah. So how much it cost me to start one business? I think it comes down to it's not okay to start the training I started with. It's $99 to get started. Is that simple? But why is it that so many people can't start? That's my challenge. Why is it that so many people can't start? It's because we start thinking of um, where's the product I'm going to sell. If I say now it's $99, your next question is what would I be selling? The next question is how long is it going to take me to make the money? Or the next question is it too? Am I going to be building website? I don't have techie skills. Or the next, all these questions will be coming up. What that is doing to you with when it comes to psychologists are just making it to going to procrastinate. I always tell people how simple it is. You have to understand walking in faith. It's like imagine driving in a fog. Imagine driving in a fog. You wake up in the morning, you want to go to from London to Manchester. You can't see the end of your street. It's foggy. You can't see anything. You turn on the lights, it's foggy and it's that you turn on the lights, you can only see 100 meters. But you have an urgent, maybe there's something that is calling your attention. Maybe your child is sick or you need to go and pick up something in Manchester, but you really need to go. They need your attention there. Are you gonna go back inside the house and say you can't? Are you gonna go back inside the house and say you can't see when you can only see 100 meters? That you're not gonna go to Manchester. You're gonna wait, let the fog clear. If the fog doesn't clear in the evening, you postpone it to the next day. Now you're not gonna get that person will probably if that person is sick and they need your blood to give to that person, the person will probably die before the next day. So you have to understand how to walk in faith. So that simply means that first 100 meters that you're seeing, you need to drive it first. So as you drive that 100 meters, your, your headlight will show you the next 100 meters. So you drive it again, it show you the 100 meters. So if you keep making that 100 meters within 1 hour, 2 hours, you will arrive in Manchester. That's how business is. You're never gonna stand where you are and see the end. It's impossible. Know all the answers before you begin. If you if you've gone through the free training and you've seen the free training and it's telling you, okay, now if you really want to get the education, you want to start using their system, there's $100 to start. And they say after $100, there's $97 a month. I can't. Most people say I can't afford the $97 a month, but I can afford the $100, the $99 to get started. That's a barrier for most people. Now you need to understand that how you overcome the $97 is there's 30 days for you to do something with. One, that first 90 days, that first 30 days has a 30-day money back guarantee. So that $99 is not gone. So what happened to me was, I'll give you my, I saw that, I said, I can't afford this. Remember, I was in a job that I couldn't, I was struggling with bills, childcare, and all this stuff. I said, how am I going to pay this $97? I don't have, in fact, I don't buy into all this subscription stuff. But like I said, I wasn't spending time with my son. I said, do I really want to start this online business or I'm just here to play? I was talking to myself deep down. I was talking to myself. Jerry, connection is bad. Can everybody hear me? Chizzy, can you hear me? Hortense, oh, you can hear me. Good. Yeah. Jared is probably from your side. Maybe I always try and use my phone internet connection. It helps. Sometimes it's better, but now I'm using the house one. So for me, I said to myself, I'm gonna do my best to get the worth of my money that first 30 days. and I was gonna ask for my money back because I felt I was intelligent. I felt I could learn all the stuff in 30 days. So that's exactly what I did. So I plowed into the training. This is what happened. I did not believe. I thought I believed I could make money, but I didn't believe it. So when I went through that first 30 days, within 4 weeks, I went through the training. I had already gotten to the point. I was very aggressive in the beginning. I gotten to the point I could advertise online. It was on Bing, the first ad. I could get to the point, excuse me, I could advertise online. I said to myself, where am I? When it got to that 30 days, I haven't made money. I said, where am I? If I ask for my money back, where am I going to? Look at all the information. Look at what I'm just very close to making a sale because I know how to place an ad. People can click, but I haven't made a sale. So that 30 days was to create a belief in myself that I actually learned something. So if I keep staying here, I could learn more. I could grow my income. What I'm dreaming could happen. But I had this shallow mentality of I'm gonna get in fast, get out, da da da. You know, this mindset that I was a very big victim of it. So what I did was I said I'm gonna give them the next 97. The next 97, that first month I placed an ad. The second month I placed an ad on Bing. And I saw people click. Hortense is one of my students in the training, one of our success students. I could see people click, and I said to myself, "Wow, so these people are clicking actually. So that means very soon I'm gonna make a sale. I'm gonna sell something. This was all new to me. Remember, I had no idea what I was just. I played it like a game. I wasn't taking it really serious. I just thought it was something like a side income. You know, you treat something like on the side. You don't really commit really heavy into it. So here's my message to you, Mariana. It's not you got to work that first 30 days. It's what you do in that. Stuart will tell you, paying the money is easy. It's like swiping your card. It takes only 30 seconds. It doesn't take forever. It's from that moment, like today is first 29th till 29th of October. What can you do to create a belief in you? The training is sitting there waiting for you to go through it. Thousands of people are going through that same training. Let me show you to you guys. Let me show that it doesn't look as if I'm just blabbing here. It doesn't look as if I'm blabbing here. So the training is literally sitting down here waiting for all of us. It's how you devour it. So when we started, it used to be 5 modules. Now they've made it 7. They've even making it better, better and better. So when you start, you got to start with this is now the companies keep growing, more students keep coming, more diversity. So there are different training for different needs. See, I want you to understand this is affiliates starts here. Do this program, 5, 7 modules. If you want to sell on Amazon, it's completely different business model. You go down, I think it's here. No, this Experts Academy, yeah. The login, I do both. Jack of all, I started with affiliate. I started with this one first. And when this one started being successful, I went for I went for this one. So if I go here now, this one is completely different. It's down to you. So what I want you to understand is, why is it not loading? So this Amazon is completely different training. Then if we go to mentors, people that don't have zero budget, you have like next to nothing to get started. There's a training here, online business from scratch. This one is Stuart will tell you you're looking at a 2-year journey before you start seeing substantial income. He's very transparent when it comes to online business from scratch review course. He's actually developing a training. He said, follow me, let's go for 2 years. He's building a brand in van life. So it's here. If you don't have any money at all, this training will be for you. Am I sharing my screen? Yeah. Yeah, so it's down to this training is different from this one. So the problem is most people who do have is they get overwhelmed when it comes to online business. They don't understand which one to which one. There's something called Ideal Day. Stuart will teach you how to create a life you want. It's something that you really love. It's getting dark here, man. Let's stick this light here. Yeah. So it's getting so there's a lot of training on coaching to help you understand where do you want to do it. Like for me, I wanted time. What business model will suit me? That's what he was. I went for affiliate marketing. I didn't have my own product. I don't want anything. Everything I do is from this little laptop. It used to be that desktop over there. So that's it. You got to understand what you want. If you want to be selling email in China like me now, if I show you Alibaba, um, this is the same, using the same training. It's just choice. It's just you um, understanding which one you want. This is the tracking number. The lady, I told you guys hot ends over the weekend. This one is going to come into my house because of I'm a new seller. Amazon has restriction on 200 pieces that goes into their warehouse. Then this, which is this one is the tracking from the Chinese manufacturer, and this one is coming to my house, 100 pieces. So we'll replenish when we once we sell this one. So it's following the same training I was talking to you guys about earlier. Um, so it's down to you what you're really looking for. It's not something you beg somebody to do. Yeah. Right, Chizzy, let's go to your question. We got 15 minutes. I think I got still got two or three more questions. Chizzy, I've done your question, but if there's anything that you want me to highlight personally, pressing,
Yeah, I just wanted to know how, if you want to start, how do you go about it? The money aspect of it. If you're ready, how do you pay the money and how do you do it?
it's I'll post the link in the chat, but I'll first walk you through um content. So basically I'll put this link in the chat now. You can grab it and I'll send maybe it's probably on the link of most of my emails. So if you so this is a page where I talk about the three basics of success. This video and me and Stuart. And if you want to get started, you just click here, get started, and once you pay, it will bring you to a form like this. Come on, baby. It will bring you to a form where you have to fill out your details, password, create email account, all this, and fill out these details. Before it will ask you, it will tell you here it's $99, thereafter $97 per month. Then remember, don't forget to remember your password because this password is locked into you. So once this is through, once you go through this process, you will now come to, obviously, it will take you to this page first. Something similar. I can't see that page because like you create a profile for yourself. And from there, you introduce yourself. It's literally step by step. It will tell you exactly what to do. Then
Okay.
eventually, it will then tell you to start module one, which is here, which is what if you don't have any idea where to start. Everybody normally starts with affiliate marketing. It's not everybody. Some people still do. Like let me say, I think they 30. I think e-commerce has gone up now. It used to be 30 to 70, depending on different people, different needs. Yeah. So you just have to. So you bring it to a page like this. Finally, all you have to do is you start going through the training module one. Module one is simply this is how I would recommend you. I always warn people about this. They make the same mistake every time. Look at this page like a book. This video is like 20 minutes. There will be action steps under here. Complete them. There will be this box. Take it next. Then it will be taking you through these courses step by step. So the idea is by the time you complete, it's intense. It's very valuable. This one is 23 minutes. You click on next. So let's say I'm going to everything is, let's say I go to module 5. I've completed all the steps. The idea is by the time you complete everything, it will be scoring you here 100% if you complete. They keep adding new stuff onto it. So always tick this box and use next. In that way, you wouldn't skip anything because most of the information and actions will be underneath here. The idea is by the time you get to module 7, if you follow the training properly, you would have a full functioning website selling stuff online. All you just need to do is promote links. That's the concept. It's that straightforward. So how long is it going to take you? Like some of the people ask, it's down to you. But here is what I would say to you: 1 or 2 hours every day. It's a lifestyle business. It's not something you rush. I'll say that again. It's a lifestyle business. It's not something you rush. You're building a new lifestyle. It's going to take a while. So it's going to be like forming a new habit. So you want to start with the habits that you will stay with the rest of your life. Yeah, so I will post the link in the chat so you can click on it and grab it. I'll send you an email. It's in the chat now.
And one more question. I have other one anyway.
Yeah.
How much is it? The dollar, if I pay in pounds, I live here. If how much is it?
It's gonna be about I'm in UK as well. It's about, I don't even look at it. It's about £80, something like that. We can always go to Google and check the exchange rate. It's like £80.
And
It's
it takes a direct debit, or is it a
yeah,
PayPal
yeah,
direct debit?
direct debits.
Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah, direct debit. So once that goes through, once you get into the training, I will invite you to my private Facebook group where I can every week I support a lot of people on their journey, whatever you're going through. So you get to ask questions. That's a private Facebook group. Um, Keep it simple. We're about 300 people here.
Wow.
Yeah, so I would invite you. Every Saturday, same time, same link. You join us. Ask your questions. This is where the secret of the success is. Because
Okay.
Monday to Friday, you need to do something. You need to show us what have you done. So if you come, you don't do anything, you wouldn't have any question. But if you come every week, you asking questions, it means that you're making progress. So I expect to be seeing you weekly. It doesn't mean that you can't miss a week, but the more often you join the training, the more progression you make. Like if you know the strangest secret, I always recommend people to read it. It says success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. So it's a mindset of every 30 days, you gotta come up with this is what I want to achieve this month. Starting from October 1st, no excuse, action. You gotta start doing it slowly by surely. Until end of 30 days, November, we do the same thing. I'm gonna build my website. Or let's say I'm gonna learn how to build my website in 30 days. All right. There's a training. You start going through that training. You build one page a day, one page a day, one page a day. There's no way at the end of 30 days you wouldn't have up to 30 pages if that's what you want on your website. Does that make sense? That's how we. So over time, I want to learn how to advertise online. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day, you launch an ad. I want to generate leads one day, one day, one day, one day. It's 1 or 2 hours every day. It's consistency, no excuse. Hortense will tell you. Hortense, you want to share? Tell them your experience. Let you not be like, oh, they're looking at this guy that is a good or something.
Well, what I can say, I don't want to be long. Okay. Yeah, what is Pascal I've saying? I've seen his ad, and it took me something like, if I remember well, 6 months to subscribe. And really, I haven't regretted ever since. And for me, Paschal is a great motivator. And, attending the webinars each Saturday helps
Oh,
us to keep on track, and be accountable about what you're doing as well. Okay, because you can say, okay, I'm going to do this and that, but you know that there are people who are watching you. And because they are putting those efforts to make you succeed, you have to work, you have to do your work. Of course, we all have our challenges. I do have my challenges, I have a lot of challenges, but remembering that those people are putting all those efforts, this webinar and all the time that it takes, not only him, but other people, you cannot but do the things that you have to do, even if it takes time. We understand that it's not a get rich um, quick. How do you say that? I'm not English, so something that you're going to be rich in 2 days, So it takes the efforts, it takes the time. So you have to work, you have to follow your journey. And I know that, okay, my journey is not Pashal's journey, but it's my journey. And those kind of people, being surrounded with such supportive people, I've never, well, I'm a church goer, but I'm not sure that even in church I find as much support as I found here. Okay, people who are always willing to help you, never judging you, really is a safe place to be. And you know that even if it's taking you time, you will get there because you stick to them. I know that I'm going to stick to Pascal. People like him, or people, I made friends with people, I connect with people in the during the week. uh, I've made friends, I have a community. I know that I can rely on them. They are not going to do my job. I am the one who is responsible for my job. I'm not expecting Paschal to do my website. Well, sometimes you don't understand, so you ask questions, but you are responsible for your life because it's your life. The money that you're going to get, you're not going to share within. Yes, and you're not expecting to share his
Thanks for
money.
being honest.
Exactly. Okay. No. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not Pascal. Pascal, how many sales have you got? And can I have one? No. I have to do my work and earn my money, and reap the fruit that I've sowed.
That's
So
correct.
the mindset is also important, because when we get there, we want to make money quick. Okay, 30 days, like Paschal, I'm going to understand that in 30 days, I'm going to do this and that. At the end of the 30 days, you understand that you have to be more humble and take the time, understand, reframe your mind, and be like a child, learning, learning obediently, consistently, until you have the right mindset and you understand it all. So I think it's something that I can share.
Yeah, it's all down to I use biblical example. There's some things I learned in the Bible that as a child growing up, you hear them. Kingdom of God is like people like kids. You hear all these things, and who are kids? I'm an adult now. No, no, no. Kingdom of God is for people like kids. Leave them, let them come unto me. It means that humility. You need to literally come down and say, "Help me." Ask for help. Matthew said, "Ask." If you're in trouble in your house, and nobody's gonna come to your house and are you in trouble, you have to come out and ask. And this was one of the fears I faced, because I don't know if I look for that video, I'll show you guys. I think I'll show you. When I started, it was all like white people. Dan was training all these guys. I was driving in my van coming back from work. I couldn't speak English. My English wasn't that. There's this whole fear of what I'm talking about. I couldn't speak, but I could learn. I was, as he was coaching those guys, I'm like, I can do this thing. This thing is not hard. So if I get home, I will do it. There's no excuse. I will just do it, do it, do it, do it. Boom. The next day, at some point, I started getting results more than the people that were speaking English. They started looking at me hard. They started calling me the man in the van. And I would throw questions like advanced questions. How do you get this? They'll be like, whoa, where did this one come from? Because I was like, well, again, it's down to God's grace. I don't know how I did it. It's down to God's grace. That's the only thing I can say to you. Right. So I think we are literally on time now. I got a few more questions to get through. Yeah. So the next question is from Olubenga. How does it work? I click the link from Stewart's. Am I coming to be your mentee or Stewart's? All right. Okay. Can you assuredly work with someone to ensure something works in the end? Yeah. This is what I want you to take away from this, Olubenga. When you're starting out, people like Stewart are listen to this, it's gonna help you. People like Stewart are like multi-millionaires. They are thinking of, as a multi-millionaire, he's not thinking of $100 a month or $1,000 a month. He's not thinking of that. What he's thinking of how to become a billionaire. So you are here now. You're thinking of making your first few thousands online. So, and Stewart is here. That doesn't mean that Stewart can't teach you. But the best person, when Stewart is speaking to you, is going to be going on your head because he's more of certain. There's this coaching, this mentality we have in our community, like one step ahead. So the best person that can actually train you is person that is one step ahead of you. That's why the community strength comes in. That's why immersing yourself in the community is crucial. So like this webinar that we do every Saturday, you'll be seeing somebody that just started. Maybe you're starting today, you'll see somebody that is like a month in. Then you see that person, as whatever that person is experiencing, he's more current. So he's going to be much more likely, he's going to be fresh on it. So he's more likely to help you quicker. Then as you move along, then him is much more likely somebody that just made a sale, because he'll be looking at how can I make a sale? How can I make a sale? So somebody that just made a sale will be much more likely to help him. So let's say if you're making 1,000 now, your next target is how can I make 2,000? So somebody that is making like 4,000 can help you get there faster. Because if you come to me and I tell you, I spend like, if I tell you my running, I spend like this X amount of money on advertising, you'd be like, whoa, how much do you make and all that? So I'm like ahead. You got to understand there's a structure to support you. So what you need to bring is attitude to learn. Attitude to learn. So that's where this whole community comes into play. It's going to help you. Don't look for one particular person to help you or mentor you. You're going to be, as you look at me now, I am a collaboration of a lot of mentors. This person is coaching me on mindset. This person is coaching me on advertising. This person is coaching me on lead tracking. So I am soaking up all this information and I'm applying it. So it's mindset. You got to understand, are you prepared for this journey? It's for, obviously, if you want to earn a lot of money, you got to be willing to do what others are not willing to do. So it's not about, you're going to get mentorship, but you got to support yourself. You bring the attitude to learn. That's all I ask from you. You crush it. It's gonna be, you're gonna love it. So the next question is from how is my light? It's shining too bright on my eyes. I don't really like it. I just got this. You know what? I'm gonna switch this like this. Let's see. So Ima is saying, oh, go on again, get the light. I want to speak to you one-on-one, but I don't have your number, okay? I'm really inspired by your presentations and the few that I have been able to watch. I have been wanting to get myself started doing something online, but I have got no clue what to do. I'm confident that you can help me. Yes, I can. Is that right? Yes, you're right. I can help you. Hope to hear from you. Yeah, you're still you gotta snap out of this is a trap most people fall into. Where is that? I have been wanting to get myself started doing something online. If you go down the street, a lot of people are in this trap. I want. Our Nightingale said the day you stop doing what 97% of the world will do, you will never make another mistake in the rest of your life. So you gotta jump. You gotta move to the next step is action. I'll send you a link, register, and get going. There's no procrastination. Is one habit you're gonna need to eliminate if you're gonna change your life. Everybody's working on it. Eliminating procrastination. You gotta understand how to eliminate it. It's very vital on this journey from day one. If you say like 30-day challenge, you're gonna do something for 30 days. You just lay it down and start doing it. Action. One or two things, 1 or 2 hours every day is a compounding effect. It works every time. So that's what you're looking at. So it's something that, so take action. That's your last step. Then once you start going through the training, all your answers will be revealed to you. Right. The last question is, I think we are like just here. The last question is, good morning. Good to have listened to you. I want to have a personal contact with you. Everybody wants, wants my personal contact. Hotels, you guys, if you want to see me, learn to ask questions directly to you. This is a very good forum to ask questions directly to me. Like Chizzy just came out and asked her questions. I'm not sure Ashanti and Jerry now have got questions, but maybe they might be benefiting from these questions. Yeah, from DJ from YouTube is asking how much does it cost? Yeah, it's $99 to get started. I think I've showed that in the slide. So if you, this is how it works. Let's say, for example, now, Hortense here now wants to learn how to make money online. She's in the training, and you are outside. You want to speak with me. You saw the same video Hortense saw, and Hortense have made a decision. She has paid. Who do you think I consider, or who would you consider that is more committed to learning? It's somebody who has invested. That's just the way it is. Speaking to me, there's a decision in front of you that you need to make. Make it. It's gonna come down to fear. Joseph Campbell said, "The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek." Um, the cave. Let me show you guys. It's something that you have to literally learn because it's all down to fear. We all have experienced it. It doesn't go away. The very cave you are afraid to enter turns out to be the source of what you're looking for. That's another way of saying it. This is another way. The cave you fear to enter. When when you're about to, this is my experience. You think this fear is gonna go away? You're lying. That fear will stay with you to the rest of your life. Everybody experiences it, but you have to understand how faith works. When I want to make an investment in business now, this is how I approach it so that you understand my mind. There's tricks I play on my mind. One is one of my I'll show you what my mentors do, how they train you. Basically, that's what you're getting into. So I might as well start training you here. First, if you try this one, it doesn't work, I'll give you another. Okay, let's say you want to spend $100 right now. That's to get started. That's your biggest worry. You ask yourself, What will I do? So you're worried, will your money come back? Will your money not come back? Will I make money? Will this training work for me? Will it not? You know, all these things that will be going through your head. There's only one question you need to throw yourself. If you can answer that question, if I was 10 times bolder, what will I do? If the answer is yes, take action. That's one trick. But Proctor will say, you're deliberating to spend 1,000 pounds to start this business. You're afraid of spending because you don't know if it's going to come back. You don't know if you're going to make it. You don't know if you're running out of head. He said 2014, you spent 1,000 pounds on something. Do you still remember it? Chances are you don't remember what you spent. So the point is, 2025, you wouldn't even remember this $100 or 1,000 that's giving you sleepless nights. So that's a way of tricking your mind to take action. Um, One thing I normally say is you have to come from a place of giving. So the one thing I normally do when I play on myself is I use my kids. I said this money I'm investing is for the future of this family. So I have to be the one to experience this. And if it goes wrong, I'll take responsibility. If it goes right, I'll take responsibility. But I'll do my best to make sure this family has a better future. So I invest with the hope of giving back. So that's one way I do it. Another way I do it is I look at myself and say, this is especially the product. If you're thinking of launching a product, you don't come from that says you want to make money from your customer. You're never going to make money. You have to come from the place of giving. This product is, am I investing in this product to actually help this customer to solve their problem? So that's being honest with yourself. If you're there to make money off the customer, Stuart will tell you you're not going to make any money. But if you're there to actually help the customer solve their problem, then chances are that customer will release the money to purchase that goods. So it's something that it's a mindset game that you play on yourself. It comes down to honesty and transparency. You actually want to help somebody. So in psychology, they call it a double-binded message. You say, I want to help you, but at the same time, you want to make money off that person. You're confusing your prospect. So you have to learn how to be authentic and go after serve your customer, solve their problem. So that's what I would say to you in terms of your question. So I hope that helps you guys. I think that's the last question, unless somebody has got something they want to share. Anybody's got, Ashanti, you got something, Jaren, Chizzy? Hortense, you want to share something with us?
No, you've answered everything.
All right, thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I want to just share something about this contact. I feel personally that what people want to talk to you face to face or one to one. One, personally, I wanted it because I want to be sure of what I am about to enter. Secondly, you need someone to tell you that this is real, that is happening. It's just not what you see that person talking, but you need someone to reassure you that this is going to work, that it will boost your morale more. That's why I was wanting to speak to, not that you don't believe or that you won't come to learn it, but you need that reassurance that this thing is going to work and that you can do it. That is it. And then you can now speak on how to help the person, how this and that. But I'm okay with what I have seen here so far, so that's fine. I just want to clarify why I initially wanted to, speak on one-to-one as I emailed you before.
Yeah, what you said is absolutely 100% sure, correct. Because even when I started, even though I jumped the barrel and and paid without asking, I got a call from the guy that referred me, and he's like, I said to him, if that reassured me. So that reassurance is always important. I 100% agree with you. But again,
because how I got to know you, I just bumped into your. I was going through a song, you know, music. I was listening to music. All of a sudden, you just appear, started talking about this and that, and it caught my attention. I said, "What is he talking about?" And I was listening. I listened and listened. I said, "Wow, this is something one can try," you know. And then I click wherever you say I should click, and then I started following your talk and so on. And after listening to that, I just said, "Let me call to me to to know
and
exactly what."
that's how law of attraction works. That's how God works. He brings his children together. Uh, um, it's law of attraction. I understand it. It works perfectly well, and I'm really excited of what you're gonna become in the next couple of years. You're gonna be a superstar. Trust me.
Amen. Thank you for that. I received that in Jesus' name.
You already got it.
Amen. Okay.
All right.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.